So this video is going to be a video about me joining the Grubhub rideshare companies and my thoughts and feelings about each one that I'm signed up for, and yeah, how it's been going. So if you have any further questions from this video, please put them in the comments below. I think I'm able to accept well, I know I'm able to accept comments because I got some on a couple other videos. So please, if you have any questions, I am a newbie, so I'm not very skilled or know all the ins and outs to it, but I do know my opinions, and I will let you know my true and honest opinion about each situation. So let's get started. So first, we are going to talk about Grubhub. Well, first, I'm going to let you know which ones I'm signed up for. I am signed up for Instacart, Postmates, Grubhub, DoorDash, Lyft, and I was trying to sign up with Uber. We'll get more into that situation in a second. So starting off, I started off signed up with Grubhub. I signed up for Grubhub. Well, my first week of working Grubhub was like 7/19, so I'm at 7/9. So it's been a little over a month now. It took me, the process was fairly quick. When I signed up for Grubhub, there was a waiting list. So the day before I signed up for Grubhub, well, I signed up for Grubhub, and they said there is a waiting list. So I was like, okay. So because there was a waiting list, then I signed up for DoorDash. DoorDash was also not accepting people in this area, but the next day Grubhub emailed me and said there are spots open to go ahead and finish my process. So I submitted all my information, which was my personal information, your driver's license, your phone number, your social security number to do the background check. All of that came back like within that day, but really within a couple hours it all came back. The process for Grubhub was fairly quick. Like I said, it all came back before the end of that day, and yeah, I mean, the process was fairly quick. I submitted for them to send bags. So the bags really was the longest part of the process because I had to wait for them to come. But when they came, let's see, I signed up for, I can't even remember the actual day that I signed up for, but my bags came and I was able to Grubhub. Let's see what days that was. It would have been that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think that was the days that see, 15th week, yeah. So I signed up on the 9th, finished all my stuff on the 9th. Well, that was the week of the 9th. I actually Grubhubbed the 11th, no, the 12th, 13th, and 14th, which was that first weekend. And that weekend I made $119 and some odd change. I did run into a problem with them not accepting because I had a prepaid debit card that I put for my pay to go on, and I did have a problem. My first check didn't deposit on it there. It got lost in the air, so I had to go back in and put my actual bank account information in, and it took about a week before I actually received that payment. But I did end up getting it. So that's one word of advice, is if you have or if you're going to use a prepaid card, make sure that you enter the information incorrect. I don't know. They wouldn't tell me if it was my information was entered wrong or they don't accept prepaid cards, but I would suggest maybe having a bank account for it to go into, because bank account, if it doesn't hit that account, like a bank has a routing number, and that's to route it to that bank. Your bank would catch it easier if it's sent over and it's your name and the router number is right, but the account number is wrong. Banks catch it quicker than the prepaid cards would. So that's a word of advice. I would say to use a bank account. So the next week I'll end up working 16 hours, which would be the week of the 15th. I end up working 16 hours, and that check was $273 for that week. So another word of advice I would say is, I know there's a lot of videos and stuff on here that are telling you to cherry pick and do this and do that. I have mixed feelings on that. When I first started out, I started off accepting everything, and I noticed that I was going back and forth, like far distance. I was accepting everything. The week of the 15th is the week that I cherry picked, or picked what deliveries that I wanted to do, and accepted. I'm trying to go back so I can see exactly what I did. Okay, and that Saturday I accepted everything, but that was like the best week. That Saturday alone, so that would have been the July 20th. That Saturday alone I made $86. That was with accepting everything. That Friday before that I made $41 with accepting everything, and then that Sunday after that Saturday I made $31 with accepting everything. That Monday before, which would have been that 15th, I made $54, and that's with picking my orders. And then that Thursday I made $39, and that's with picking my orders. So my thing is, it depends on your needs. If you need every dime, pick every dime. Pick all the orders. Just make as much money as you can. If you are if you are not per se not needing the money, because you wouldn't be doing it if you didn't need the money, but you want the most out of the money, then pick your orders. Some days I just pick my orders, and some days I don't with Grubhub. So it just all depends on the situation. Now, I can tell you from personal experience that it is a lot easier to get schedules when you are your ratings or whatever are high. You accept things, because your ratings will start to drop, and then you will start getting less and less orders. My orders before my ratings dropped were a lot better orders, and it's harder for me to find a schedule, but I check it every day, especially if I know I need to work like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I check it every day to see if any orders opened up. I don't rely on Grubhub's notification, because they always notify, like I check it often and I will have picked hours and then they notify me that, oh, hours have opened up, and then I get on there and there's no hours on there. So I don't really rely on their notification. I usually average between $100 and $150 a week. This is a part-time job. Like I have a main job. I am PRN at another job, and this is just like my third job. But I'm trying to see if I can eliminate having so much to do, because I work Monday through Friday part-time at my main job, 9 to 2. My PRN job is just whenever they need help, which I picked up a couple hours for the next couple weeks because Grubhub haven't been giving me any hours, and then I do Grubhub on the side. With that, I also, like I said, signed up for Instacart, DoorDash, Postmates, Lyft, and Uber. Instacart, I don't really schedule myself with Instacart. I do more of the on-demand Instacart stuff, because every time I've scheduled myself on Instacart, I'll schedule, like, because with Instacart you have to schedule 2 blocks. I have scheduled myself and I will be on like a 3-hour block and only get 1 or 2 orders, which on the block if you don't accept them, your acceptance rate goes down with them as well. But the orders have been like far away, so I like to do on-demand with Instacart, because the on-demand lets me look at it when it chimes and say, okay, yeah, I'll do that, and then just go do it. And it doesn't count against me if I don't want to do it. So I like on-demand through Instacart. And plus, it's kind of hard to get schedules through Instacart. I am trying now to see if any hours open up, because I can only pick, and it says, ooh, I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see. Probably not. But no schedules for Instacart, which I'm waiting to see a schedule, and it's supposed to open up today, but I think mine say 10:30 or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's hard to get hours through Instacart. DoorDash, I can't really weigh in on one way or the other, because I just literally started DoorDash. I've been signed up for DoorDash since July 29th, and I'm just now able to start DoorDash. And I've been waiting on my kit to come. It has not come. I have requested it 3 times. It have not come. I called the customer service to see, because there is a office hub not too far from me, like maybe 15 minutes away, if that. So I messaged them to see if I can go to the office hub to actually pick up my card. And they emailed me back and said, yeah, so Monday, which is this week, like 2 days ago, I went and picked up my card. They activated, because my account has been active for so long, it automatically chimed in that I could start dashing. I dashed Monday, just on a dash now, not a schedule. And I end up making, I think we end up making $27.28, and it was 2.4 hours that we actually dashed. They wanted me to dash longer, but I had to come home, and because we dashed like towards the nighttime, I had to come home and get the kids situated and ready for school. So I can't really weigh in on that too much. Postmates I have not done at all. I've turned it on, the toggle on one day, didn't get any orders, and then shut down. They are more so in the city. We're a small little area, but they're more so towards the city is where I see a lot of the Postmates deliveries needed. And the city that they want me to go to is a city that I am, first of all, not really familiar. The only time that I go there is when my husband has to go to the main campus hospital that he goes to. But I don't really do the city if I don't have to. So I haven't really done Postmates. Lyft, I am active on Lyft. I just can't get the nerve to turn it on. I don't know why. I'm active. My account is active. I just haven't gotten the nerve to actually turn on the Lyft and actually do ride share. So I don't really have no thoughts on that. Uber, I was trying to see. Uber's process was too much. I was trying to do Uber. I started all my stuff. My birthday came around and I had to renew my license. So I renewed my license because it's been the 4 years. I renewed my license, and now Uber is saying that my driving history is not enough to drive with Uber. Well, they asked me to upload a picture of my old license, which I did, because now our DMVs don't take our old license because they have to mail off your new license. And I submitted it, and it still is not, I don't know what's going on. So I just deleted Uber and just said to hell with it. I'm not even going to mess with it because I'm not even really doing Lyft. So if I decide to do Lyft, I will definitely do an updated video. But yeah, so those are the ones that I'm doing. I really like Grubhub. I haven't done DoorDash enough to know, but I really do like Grubhub. I just like going to pick up the order, jumping in my car, going to deliver the order. Like, it gets no easier than that. So yeah, those are my thoughts and my opinions on all the apps that I use. If you have any questions, please leave the comments below. I'll try to answer all the questions. Please like and subscribe for further videos, and thumbs up. Turn on your notification bells for when I do other videos. I do have a family vlog too. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.